Hello, welcome back to Soothe Your Soul. Today we're going to talk about an exercise that you can write down some steps in order to create more happiness in your life. What we want to remember is that every thought and action and feeling carries a vibration. And whenever we're filled with these vibrations of thoughts, they fill ourselves up with that emotion or thought as well. So we want to pay attention to, are we feeling happy? Do we want to feel happy? How can we be more happy in our lives? But first we want to recognize, where are we unhappy? So with any self-healing tool or mechanism that you may have been a part of or a practice you've created for yourself, you might know that first you need to see what is existing before you have the opportunity to let it go, and then allow the new opportunity to flow in. So with happiness, it's the same thing. And I'll begin by reading a small little mantra from this book called The Language of Letting Go, to keep in your mind as we work through this exercise, that you can take notes and pause, reflect, and create your meditation outside of this session to be able to get to the root of what's causing your unhappiness and how can you create that happiness in your life. It says, God, help me let go of the messages that drive me into the crazies. I will give myself permission to be who I am and let that be good enough. And so what we want to just allow is for ourselves to let go of that feeling of unhappiness. But again, first we need to recognize, what are we unhappy about? So get a paper and a pen if you don't have one, or pause the video and close your eyes. Sit with yourself in stillness and silence. Ask yourself, where am I unhappy? And it's important to be honest, because so often we want to sugarcoat or cover up the feelings that we feel really deep inside, because on the surface, we're fine. Everything's fine all the time. But in order to really get that root out, we have to dig a little bit deeper. So with your pen and paper, write down, where am I unhappy? And allow yourself to allow that pen to flow and write out all of the things that you're unhappy about. Acknowledge it. Cry it out. Sit with that emotion, how it makes you feel unhappiness. Allow it to sit and marinate for a while, and sometimes you need to leave that pen and paper to the side and continue about your day. Maybe you need to continue on the next few days and really acknowledge that feeling of where you're unhappy so that you can correct it. So once you've got that list of all the things that you're unhappy about, ask yourself, are these things necessarily true? Or are they thoughts that you've put into your mind that are connected to doubts and fears that you have either created for yourself or you've attached from others? Maybe it comes from your parents or your childhood or your coworkers or just somebody at the grocery store you pass by. Allow the art of letting go to flow through you and let go of anything that is causing unhappiness in your life. And finally, take that pen and paper again and rewrite your story. Take all of the things that you wrote. I am unhappy because I am alone. I am unhappy because I lost my job. I am unhappy because I want more love in my life. And I want you to look at that list and I want you to change it around and say, I am happy because I am filled with love in my life. I am happy because I have a career that brings me joy and passion. I am happy because I am filled with abundance. So rewrite your story. Allow these moments to reflect on where you can bring in more happiness into your life. Thank you for tuning into this session of Soothe Your Soul, and we look forward to being happy with you next time. Thank you.